season, Steve, some players are really putting in the work and playing with postseason energy.
Well, that's a mark of greatness in my book, Kevin. Guys who value every game and don't want any unnecessary losses on their record.
And look at the starters for the Cavaliers. The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Donovan Mitchell is out there with MP. And it's Okoro in at the 3 spot. Just 3 to shoot. Tries from 10. And that one goes long. And so it's Mobley with it. He'll bring it up for Cleveland. Down low. And Mobley throws it down.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
I was able to talk with the head coach of the Jazz for just a minute. He told me they'll be looking to stretch the defense with their ability to knock down shots from deep. He said success on the outside will translate to success on the inside. Sounds like instead of going inside out, they're going to go outside in. Interesting. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Always want to get those threes falling consistently. And the dunk by MP.
And that's a special play coming from the 1 spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee.
The shot by Sexton, no good. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one.
And we've seen it for years. Despite their regular season success, the Jazz just unable to make much noise in the playoffs. Credit the front office for coming to terms with it and pivoting to a rebuild while they could get top value for their stars.
And MP throws it down.
I tell you, he's playing the game with pure excitement right now.
He capped off that dunk with some serious hang time on the rim. Outside, Sexton. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
And the aggressiveness Sexton plays with is infectious. He motivates his teammates to play just as hard.
The Jazz shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
And they've done some really nice work at the foul line, knocking down 80%.
I can't believe he missed those shots. Wow, he is usually lights out from there.
Cleveland shooting their first free throws of the game right now. And the first one at the line is good.
Shooting for Cleveland.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And the Jazz with possession here. They trail by 6. Sexton against MP. Over MP. And once again, off the mark by Utah. Greg, their offensive approach has been rock solid here.
And they're finding the weak spots in the D and attacking.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
Now, here's Olynyk after the miss from MP. Sexton kicks to Olynyk. Clarkson on the wing. Shot clock at 6. Yes, that goes in.
And he gets one to fall, and now 1 out of his first 4.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And that's what a coach loves to see in a close game. Just put your head down and make something happen.
And Mobley throws it down.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Timeout is called, first of the game for the Jazz. The Cavaliers beat them last time when these 2 teams met in Cleveland.
Yeah, and looking back at their last game against this club.
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Cavaliers.
Easy for me. They've made the most of their opportunities by getting to the line, and they are knocking them down as well.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks.
On the court for Cleveland, in at small forward and power forward, it's Okoro and Mobley. MP is out there with Mitchell, and it's Allen in at the 5, down low. And MP throws it down.
Textbook feed from Allen, a big man who helps facilitate the offense.
So for Cleveland, their last game, a win against Phoenix.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
You know what it is? That's good advanced scouting. They knew what they were in for, and they were ready.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Suns was superb. He scored 18 points, and he was efficient out there, whether it was from the field or at the free throw line. He really played a complete game out there. He just seemed to be in rhythm and always in the right place at the right time. Kevin?
Okay, David, thanks. It'll be interesting to see, Greg, how much of that performance carries over to tonight.
And, Kevin, different scenarios call for different measures. I'm sure he'll just try to provide whatever they need for the win.
Well, that's what it means to be unselfish, putting the team's interests first. As you say, he just wants to come away with the W.
And you figured once Gobert was traded, it was a matter of time before Mitchell was moved as well. You knew a team would jump at the chance to add him, and here we are now. A new start with a starring role for Donovan Mitchell.
And they call an illegal screen here.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It's often a tough call that can go either way, but I agree with you on that one.
And that replay showed just how forceful that block was.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection. And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. Pass to Sexton. Here's Olynyk, covered by Mobley. Top of the key, Clarkson from 12 feet out, and the jumper falls for him. Clarkson's got his second bucket.
Taylor Horton-Tucker doing a nice job of finding his teammates. They are loving it.
That one good for two. Mitchell's got the lead up to 14 now for the Cavs.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
That was the 2K drive, as that move deserved another look.
And that finish sums up the whole game. They have a big lead due to execution on drives just like that.
Back to Sexton. Off target from three-point range.
Yeah, but the defenders draped all over him. He just could not shake loose.
Allen, and that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up two on the second effort.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Utah calls timeout.
And the lack of
Toughness. One team showing it, the other allowing itself to be bullied.
And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Lopez, he's checked in for Allen. Usman comes in for Evan Mobley. Karis LeVert's checked in for Okoro. And it's Garland in for Donovan Mitchell. Now here's Markkanen. He's got 6, and it goes down 2 points. Markkanen's got 8 points.
Everyone knows about Markkanen from range. Also has the tools to challenge inside.
MP deciding where to go with it. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Markkanen. Gay with it. Garland picks him up. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's his first.
Drawing fouls, something Chris Dunn did a great job of in college. Nice to see him doing it at the pro level.
So he gets them both. The Cavaliers leading by 12. 36 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Now, here's Garland. A 14-point game for him in the win against the Suns in Phoenix. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Allen's checked in. Utah has gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Garland against Dunn. Here's Abaji. Gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
I like the extra pass. We know Rudy's a shooter first, but he also understands what this offense requires.
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
For Cleveland, they have gone 6 of 8 from the free throw line tonight.
And looking over their percentage on the season, I think they will be thrilled with the number in terms of their free throw percentage, 79.
With the teardrop, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Sexton's got 5 points in the quarter.
And the muscle of Sexton, outstanding.
And that concludes the first half. Cleveland ahead. They lead by 11.
38. Fans, please, a big round of applause for your Jazz Youth Dance Team.
And with the second half of this, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
His play so far is what fans love about him. He has gone right at the defense time and time again.
And not standing around, not settling for perimeter shots. He's looking to attack.
Olynyk is out there with Jones. Then there's Colin Sexton. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. And it's Markkanen in at the 3 spot. That's the group right now for Utah. Teams nowadays tracking deflections in addition to steals. Were they something you were aware of when you played defense, Greg?
Even if they weren't tracked, they were valued. And I remember early in my career, that was something with the Knicks that would always emphasize, because deflections were a true indicator of activity, especially defensively.
Sexton against MP. Outside, Sexton. Tipped away. Stolen by Mitchell. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. And he gets it to go. And it's 8 points for Donovan Mitchell.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
Now here's Markkanen. He's got 8. Shoots over Okoro. Misses off the left iron.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one.
The 2017 draft, it just seems absurd that Donovan Mitchell fell to the 13th pick.
Greg, well, in hindsight is always 20/20. You know that. I don't think many of us could have predicted him averaging 20 points as a rookie or becoming a fixture at All-Star games.
Now, here's Garland. 8 points for him. MP outside. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland. Garland's got assist number 5 here tonight. And so, Sexton will bring it up for the Jazz. It's a 13-point game. They'll be hosting Orlando for the next one. They'll find themselves in the middle of this string of 3 straight at home. Here's Olynyk. Pass to Abaji. 3-pointer. And it's MP with the rebound. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Cavaliers lead by 13. We've got more in store for you right after this. State Farm, assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up. Keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Darius Garland is out there with MP. And it's LeVert in at the small forward position. Here's Abaji. That one's not going to go.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
MP against Sexton. And Mobley throws it down.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Outside, Sexton. Pass to Markkanen. Here's Dunn. uses the glass to finish the layup.
This is what they like about marketing. He will make the next pass when the defense overplays him.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
Done shot's good.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
And Mobley throws it down.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. Outside, Sexton. Back to Dunn. From beyond the arc. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Dunn's got 9 points now in just the second half. Timeout called, Cleveland. And during this timeout, I'm sure they'll be hydrating themselves. Getting a short. Clarkson looking for an opening. His three-pointer's off the mark. Here's Neto, defended by Sexton. And he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this one. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not